Welcome to our YouTube channel MBBS Guide. Must like and subscribe our YouTube channel for new upcoming topics. Today our topic is Central Nervous System CNS. Introduction. Central nervous system includes brain and spinal cord formed by neurons and supporting cells called neuroglia. Structure of brain and spinal cord arranged into two layers, gray matter and white matter. The brain constitutes about 1/15 of the body weight. The nervous system coordinates voluntarily and involuntarily actions in the body. The nervous system is comprised of an enormous numbers of cells, primary of two types: neuron, the signaling unit; glial cells, the supporting units. Here is neuron, glial cells. Brain is situated in the skull. It is continued as spinal cord in the vertebral column through the foramen magnum of the skull bone. Brain and spinal cord are surrounded by the three layers of the meninges: the outer, dura mater; the middle, arachnoid mater; inner, pia mater. The space between the arachnoid and pia is called supraarachnoid space. This space is filled with the fluid called cerebrospinal fluid. Now, gray matter and white matter. Gray matter is formed by nerve cell bodies and proximal part of nerve fibers arising from the nerve cell body. White matter is formed by the remaining part of nerve fibers. In brain, white matter is placed in the inner part and gray matter is placed in outer part. In spinal cord, white matter is the outer part and gray matter is inner part. Now, see here diagram of the gray matter and white matter as I have described previously. Parts of brain. Brain consists of three main divisions: prosencephalon, forebrain; mesencephalon, midbrain; rhombencephalon, hindbrain. I am attaching a diagram here to make you more clear. Forebrain, midbrain, hindbrain. Prosencephalon further divided into one. Diencephalon consists of thalamus, hypothalamus, metathalamus, subthalamus. Second, telencephalon, which includes cerebral hemisphere, basal ganglia, hippocampus. Mesencephalon. What is midbrain? Midbrain manages the function of both left brain and right brain. It is a portion of the central nervous system associated with vision, hearing, motor control, sleep or wake, etc. Rhombencephalon. First one is metencephalon, formed by pons and cerebellum. Second one is mesencephalon or medulla oblongata. Midbrain, pons and medulla oblongata are together called brainstem. Cerebrum. This is the largest part of brain and it occupies the anterior and middle cranial fossa. Cerebrum is made up of two cerebral hemispheres and their cortices, outer layer of gray matter and inner layer of white matter. Cerebrum is divided into lobes: one frontal, second parietal, third temporal, fourth occipital. Cerebrum frontal lobe associated with reasoning, planning, parts of speech, movement and problem solving. Second is parietal lobe associated with movement, orientation, recognition, perception of stimuli. Occipital lobe associated with visual problem. Temporal lobe associated with perception and recognition of auditory stimuli, memory, speech. Now I am attaching the diagram of the lobes. You can see, you will be more clear. Brainstem. Midbrain, pons, medulla oblongata. Brainstem is the stem-like part of base of brain that is connected to the spinal cord, responsible for the basic vital life function such as breathing, heartbeat and blood pressure. Now I am attaching the diagram of the brainstem. Cerebrum. The cerebellum is situated behind the pons and immediately below the posterior portion of the cerebrum. It is ovoid in shape and has two hemispheres separated by a narrow median strip called the vermis. Cerebrum is concerned with the coordination of the voluntary muscular movement.
posture, and balance. It is involved in certain cognitive functions such as language. A teaching diagram here. Spinal cord. Spinal cord is continuous above with medulla oblongata. It is a long, thin bundle of nervous tissue. It is approximately 45 cm long. The spinal cord receives and transmits electric signals throughout the entire body. The white matter tracts in the spinal cord are highways for nerve impulse propagation. Sensory input travels along these tracks toward the brain. Afferent nerves and motor outputs travels from the brain along these tracks toward skeletal muscle and other effectors tissue. Efferent neurons. Thanks for watching. Hope you like it. Must like this video and subscribe our YouTube channel for new upcoming topics.